Let us continue with the letters of inquiry regarding tours and travels. Children, under these letters of inquiry, we ask for the clarification of our queries related to some tourist destination. I will be taking up one sample question related to this type. Let us move on to the question now. You want to visit Udaipur during the next summer vacation. Write a letter to the director, Rajasthan Tourism, Jaipur, inquiring about the details you consider important before you plan the visit. You are Venkatesh Iyer, a resident of B62, Anna Nagar, Chennai. So here children, you are a South Indian and your name is Venkatesh Iyer, a resident of Chennai. Now during the summer vacations, you are planning to visit Udaipur, which is a city located in the northern part of the country. And when are you planning to visit it? During these summer vacations. But then there are a few questions coming to your mind and there are a few queries, the answer to which you would like to consider first. So, in order to seek a little more information regarding the tour packages and the tourist destinations, you decide to write a letter of inquiry to the director, Rajasthan Tourism, Jaipur, inquiring about the details you consider important, which will help you in planning the visit. So, keeping this in mind, let us draft the letter. First of all, the format, children, because it is a formal letter. So, first of all, it will be the sender's address, B62 Anna Nagar, Chennai, and then any fictional pin code if you don't know the exact pin code of Chennai. Then the date 9th August 2021. Leave a line, the director, Rajasthan Tourism, Jaipur. Again, I have used a fictional pin code. Leave a line, subject, inquiry regarding tourist destination. Okay, so overall you want the answers to a few of your questions before you plan your visit. Let's move on to the next slide now. Sir, this is in reference to your advertisement published in the Times of India dated 8th August 2021 regarding the tour and travel packages offered by your company. Now children, I have already told you that when you are drafting the introductory paragraph, you need to cover 3 points. And what are those 3 points, children? You have to first of all mention the source of the information. For example, in this case, you came across this advertisement which was published in the Times of India. Second information, the date of the publication of the advertisement, that is 8th August 2021 regarding the tour and travel packages. So, 2 points I have already covered. Now, the third point would be you have to talk about your present, the situation, okay, your scenario. We are a group of 20 students from Chennai and have a plan to visit Rajasthan during the summer vacations this August. So, you are a group of 20 students and you are planning to visit Rajasthan during the upcoming summer vacations in the month of August. So, your introductory paragraph you have written. So, this is your introductory paragraph. You need to cover 3 points in it, children. Let's move on to the rest of the body of the letter. Here you are giving a little more information about yourself, children. It is our first visit to any state of North India and hence are a bit reluctant. So, this is your first visit because you are a South Indian, Venkatesh Iyer from Chennai, and this is your first visit to any state of North India. Hence, you are a bit apprehensive, you are a bit reluctant, you are hesitating. Okay. I request you to kindly supply us with the following information at the earliest. Children, it's MATION. Okay, information. I request you to kindly supply us with the following information at the earliest to enable us to finalize our tour program in time. So, you are requesting for supplying you with the following information. Okay, here you have already mentioned, children, following information at the earliest to enable us to finalize our tour program in time. So, let's look at what information you are seeking for. So, let's move on to the next slide now. Let us look at the questions now, children. Are the tourists secure from the high-handedness of the police? Now, what do you mean by high-handedness, children? It means showing no regards for the rights or concerns or feelings of others. Now, this man is a South Indian and he is visiting North India for the very first time. So, what would he expect from the people? They should be a little considerate towards him. But then, what about the police? High-handedness of the police, autocracy of the police. They don't get moved by all this. They are emotionless, right? So what if he is a South Indian? A tourist is a tourist. May he or she be from the northeastern part or from the south. For a police, he is a tourist. Okay, so the autocracy of the police, high-handedness of the police. Are the tourists safe from highwaymen and terrorists? Children, highwaymen are bandits who hold travelers at gunpoint in order to loot them or in order to rob them. Okay, so this is very common in the desert areas. So, are the tourists safe from the highwaymen and terrorists? Which places of tourist interest are covered in the packages you offer? So, what all places will we get to visit if we book a particular package? What all are you offering? What is the cost of tour packages that you offer? So, there are various tours depending on the number of days, the number of places you would like to visit. So, the cost of the tour packages, they vary. Is there any discount for students? Now, in the question it has already been said that we are a group of 20 students. So, a very obvious question, that is there any discount that you offer for students? Let us move on to the next slide now. Now, children, you must have understood how we go about writing these questions. The margin is here. These points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has to come inside the margin. Okay, let's move on to the last slide now. An early reply to the above questions is solicited, or above queries is solicited, means an early reply to the above questions is expected so that we can plan our tour in time. Yours truly, Venkatesh Iyer. So, first of all, you will sign, children, in running hand writing. You will write the name and then the name in block letters. So, exactly the format of a formal letter. The only difference is these questions that we write. So, very easy from examination point of view, a question where you can score full 5 marks. So, I will be taking up more samples, children, in tomorrow's live class. Thank you and have a good day. Children, you have to copy this question in your notebook. You have to write down the question and you have to write the letter also in your notebook. Along with this, I am also sharing a worksheet. You will be writing those 2 letters also. So, in total 3 letters you have to write and submit to me in this very period. Thank you again. and have a good day.